Hi all. Right, let's get another bit of RAF going. Keep it ticking over, see if we can get through it. A few days went by there though, but I'm still here. Okay, so time to get the next raid down. And right, I'll do that. Okay, so next raid's at Biggin Hill Airfield. And we've got the A-Semi 109 Gruppen strategy card attached. This gives us a row shift in both the Hunter and Squadron Attack if we have at least one ME 109 involved. Yeah. So that should help a bit. And there's the way out of things. Yeah, not as many fighters, but we've got 5 bombers. Yeah, I think I had more fighters on the first day, didn't I? And it went well. That first raid went well, didn't it? Got some victory points back. So fingers crossed we can do the same again. However, only 4 fighters in the hunt boats this time, so we shall see. Okay, so let's move on to the next card. And again, by the way, that last episode I just threw out there, I've not been reviewing these episodes, the last few that I've done. Just try to get them out there and hopefully get it finished. So if anybody does come back with some error, I might just have to sort of like let it go, unless it's repairable, obviously. I don't like doing all that, but well, you know the situation with this game, I'm really just trying to get it finished. And I feel bad about just packing it all up, right? Well, we'll be into all that. Okay, so British detection, roll dice, and see what we get. Okay, we're starting with a 4. Yeah, this is this one, isn't it? So the first part is what am I doing here? The OCV value, isn't it? Yeah, OCV. So 433 again. It's clear, patchy, broken. So we are clear. So it is a 4. So that's up to 8. And then radar nets is 2 of them. So that's another 4 up to 12. And we have the full 14 grouping, don't we? 5, 9, 14 grouping. So that's an R plus 5, yeah. That's never going to be great, that. I mean, they rolled a 4, so that's up to 17. So again, that's a dice roll that you really want. Nice and low, isn't it? Okay, so early and accurate brings along the Spitfire Ace. I'll put him in the cup. Yeah, not a good result. So I'm pretty sure we'll get quite a big response. Raid rendezvous check. There's a 3. The raid's area is broken clouds and there's 8 or more grouping. Well, there's 8 or more grouping, but it's clear weather, so we're good. Fortunately. Right, so raid response. Yeah. Right, let's see what's coming along. So we've already got the Spitfire Ace. We want 3 from 7-11. So we're going to take 2 of the Hurricanes there. Let's see what Hurricane's not coming. The B is not coming, so the A and the C are coming, and then the Spitfire will be the 3rd one. Now this is an airfield this time, so they stay out the cup. So that's 4. 2 from 2 Olivan. So we one of the Hurricanes, the A and the Spitfire. Up to 6. 2 from 6 Olivan. It's both these Spitfires. 2 from London, nothing in London. 2 from 1 Olivan. We've got a green unit, so that's got to come. That stays out the cup, and then the other one will be the Spitfire, which will go in. So that's up to 10. 2 from 3 Olivan. We've got 1 to 11. 2 from 5 Olivan. There is indeed 2. There's a bigger dice. 13. And 1 from 4 Olivan. So there's 3 Hurricanes there. We're taking the A. So 14. Yes, indeed. Right. Not enough charts ready. Messing about with all things here. Right, hold on. Not that. That one. So, yeah. Right, so how many's coming out the cup? So we roll dice. We'll start with a 1, that's good. So, what we got? The date is September, so it's a +2 for the date. Target sector is a living group, so a +1 up to 4. Primary target is an airfield, +2 up to 6. Target is deep, no warning is very early, no intelligence is accurate, and raid has at least 1 bomber group in, yes, that's up to 8. And intelligence is accurate and raid has 12 or more, that's a +3 up to 11. Target cards yet to be resolved in that time segment. No, this was the last one. So we're on 11. That's good, it's a low. That's a low result. Low response. So, and we've got 14 in the cup with a low response. So 7 of them are coming out. So we'll be left with 7. Right, 7 of these guys coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, we did get the Spitfire Ace, so I'll put him away. And we'll shut these guys back out. 211. 211 Spitfire. 511. 311. 611. Spitfire. And another 611 Spitfire. Right, so we've got 7. It's accurate intelligence. And number of grouping in the hunt box is 4. Squadrons in the pool is 7. Yeah, they're all going to respond. So, yeah, we've got 4 in the hunt box, so 3 of them are going to sneak past. Not so good. Okay, I'll get these squadrons in the hunt box. Okay, there we go. 7 squadrons against our 4. Oh, not the best. Okay, next card. That's Hunter Interception. So we've got squadrons are, well, grouping are less than squadrons. Oh yeah, I've got a dice roll to check. Yeah, forgot about that. Okay. So we've got 3 excess. So if the result is greater than the excess, so it's got to be a 4 or greater to move them. So I've only rolled a 1, so I think they stay put. Well, I suppose it's probably better, but this means our fighters are up for a bit of a beating. So the result is less than number of excess squadrons. All squadrons stay in the hunt box. Right, okay, so they're staying with there. No doubt some of them will still get through anyway. Right, raid approach event. Let's see what we get. German altitude advantage again. We had that in the last raid, didn't we? Now there's conditions, isn't there? No await warning, no poor intelligence, no reduced squadron in the hunt box. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Right. Just double checking. Yeah, just showing you that was the last event card. Oh no, hang on though. I'm starting to doubt myself. It's just, we had the exact same result with the last raid. I remember that. It wasn't that long ago. But there's the last card in the event discard pile on saying that. I think I put them in the wrong way about. Yeah, I think what it was because this was applicable, I left it at the side, and then I've discarded the target event card, which was that from the previous raid. Interception over coast, which didn't apply, and I put that in the discard. It's just the fact these were both exactly the same. I was just wondering, but it's just coincidence. So that's good. There's a hurricane that's reduced in the hunt box, so this will apply. So that's excellent because we're going to get altitude advantage, but we're also going to get the ASME 109 strategy card. I believe they'll both stack anyway. I would think so. Right, next. Right, Hunter Attack. So add all combat together. Well, let's just double check this then. Is it going to stack? Refer to the letter draw of the combat results table, one above the calculated draw. This shift is in addition to any shifts. Yeah, this shift is in addition to any shifts for altitude advantage. So we will get both of these. That could be really good. Right. Okay, so let's roll a nice low number. Oh, it's a 1, it's a 1. Right. So combat results table. Need that. Handy as well. Okay, so what we got, right, nothing for a fight for a Gruppen. So we've got 3, 6, 10, 14, 17, 20. 22. Now 22, and there's 4 Gruppen in the combat. We're not depleted yet. No, it's not. That's not applying yet. Okay, so 4. I forgot the number. 22. Did I say 3, 6, 10, 14, 17, 22? Yeah. So that's only down to row F, which isn't so bad, but that's right, isn't it? 4 Gruppen in the combat, 22, yeah, but we're getting 2 shifts up, so we're going up to row D, and we've got a 1, and the 2 shifts are for the event and for the strategy card, so that's excellent. Right, so we've still got an A, no effect, a D, so our A Gruppen's going to abort. Full Gruppen abort, so that's the in-flight reduced. But no losses, that's the important part. Our B Gruppen is no effect. Pity it wasn't the C, yeah. Yeah, B Gruppen is no effect. So that goes to close escort. And then our 2 C's are disrupt. So they just go to in-flight. Right. Kind of hoping there might be some damage to the British though. Yeah, we've got an L, a D and an A. So there are A, they've got 3 A's. They've got 3 A's. So 3 white losses, 4 within, 7 within, and another 7 within. That's 3 points. 1, 2, that's us back into the minus, just -1. Excellent. And the B group in which I've got 2 are disrupt. Some of these are going to go in the bomber box, aren't they? That's the disrupt ones, I think. So, where are we? 2 bomb box reduced, yeah. So these 2 guys are going to go bomb box reduced. Sorry about that, big hairy hands in the way. Right. And then the 2 we've got left though, as a bar. So a full squadron abort is to in-flight reduced. However, this other squadron that's reduced is white loss. Excellent. Wow. This has been good since I've come back to it. Maybe I'll get too carried away with that. So that's another point, -2. Yeah, that was a great result. Really. And we're still going to get some bombing done. And bear in mind, we've still got the 2 row shifts, which is, yeah. Okay, so, and, you know, we've got 5 bombers, so at least 3 of the bombers are getting through anyway. Okay, right, what's next? That was a Hunter Attack, which went rather nice. Read target event. Oh, don't spoil it here. Target event for E is extended attack. Reduce a number of bomber group equal to the number of full squadrons in the bomber box. We've not got any full squadrons. They're both reduced. Reduce a number of bomber grouping equal to the number of full squadrons in the bomber box. I'll just show you, both the squadrons are reduced, so we'll not be reducing any of our bombers, thank you. So that'll go away. Yeah, next. Right, so Squadron Interception. Squadrons are less than the grouping. So select the grouping to be attacked equal to the number of squadrons in the bomber box. Pick full before reduced grouping. And so it's looking for, what have we got? We've got all JU88, something. Right, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so it's going to pick two of the JU88s. We'll just pick, oh no, we better not pick, we'll pick a B and a C then. Oops. I'm still not 100% sure if you're meant to randomise these or not, but right, so these come across, so your tweezers gone, come on. And then, bigger tweezers there, better. Right, and then we get to close escort, don't we? Well, yeah, these go and support them. And this one has to hang around here. That's right, and if any group in and bomber box are not intercepted, move aside an equal number of CE group in. Yeah, so we'll move aside the 3 that are going with them, but this guy needs to stay here. Yeah. Okay. Right, next. Right, Squadron Attack. Okay. Right, so it's just what's here. Go again. 5 this time. Yeah, well, okay. So we've got 5, 10, 12, 14. 14 with 3 grouping in combat. Takes us to E. But we've got the 2 shifts again up to C. Unfortunately being a 5. Well, it's no effect L, no effect. So our B grouping, our white losses. The fighters a B. Oh well, hang on, that's... Yeah, no, it is, isn't it? Doesn't matter if he's in a close escort or not, Grant. It's still a white loss. So that bomber's a white loss and that fighter's a white loss. Losing the 2 points back. Down to 0. And for them, they've got DLA. Oh, result. The white loss for the Bs. So we're just going to get them both back. Right, so I can't really grumble then, can I? Well, I can, but, you know. 5-11 and 1-11. Right, give me the 2 points back. -2 again. And this guy was a no effect, so he just stays in the bomber box. All good there. Right, that's us done with that strategy card now. Yeah, that's exactly what I done the last time. I laid it aside, so now it's on top of the discard pile. That's what it was. It goes away. Right, on to bombardment. Right. Actually, that strategy card's done now as well, isn't it? So we can get rid of that. Okay, bombing time. So it's just the bombers. Right, let's roll the dice. Nice high number this time. Oh, 5 again. That'll do. So 5 again, our bombing strength is 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 strength with a 5. No shifts. We're clear weather. Yeah. Yeah, it's an H result. So H result on an airfield. Okay, so we do 3 damage. So we get 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3 up to -5. Now remind myself. So it does 1 to 6 points. Let's go on the table here. 1 to 6 points. Number of squadrons equal to result or disperse. Yeah, but if I've rolled if I rolled an H, nah, you know what? Here we go. It's under heavy damage. Airfield and industry targets may incur more than 3 damage points on an H result. Roll the die again. If the result is greater than 3, the target incurs damage points equal to the die result. Yeah, it's if I roll a 6 here. Yeah, okay. Roll the 2. So it still gets the 3. It says roll the die again. If the result is greater than 3, the target incurs damage point equal to the die result. Otherwise, it incurs 3 damage points. Yeah. So, right. I'm still struggling to understand this bit again. Okay, it's coming back to me a bit now. So I've got 3 points, so it's 3 sort of dispersed squadrons, isn't it? So move squadrons of your choice from the sector of the map to the sector's land box. Squadrons in the bomb sector. So we are in 7-11. So we do have one that came back out of the cup. From the sector on the map to the sector's land box on the tote board, retaining their facing. So that's one that goes into the land box. Sector on the map. If insufficient squadrons on the map, move squadrons from the sector's rearm box to the land box. Well, there's not. I've just put this guy in the land box. However, we are still going to get the replacement points, aren't we? So after applying the effects of dispersal, expend 1 replacement point of the appropriate aircraft type for every squadron now in the bomb sector's land box and white lost box up to the damage point total. So we're getting 3, and that's a Spitfire and 2 Hurricanes. So I'm going to drop Hurricane points down to 19, Spitfire points down to 11. Yeah, that's it. It doesn't affect experienced pilot points. I thought for a moment it did, but I don't think it does it? Okay, that's good. Well, that was an additional wee effect, but there's more about the victory points there. Excellent. So then all the aircraft go into the in-flight box now. But I'm about to just move them back, am I not? So I'll move all group in the in-flight box to their air bases or to the clock. I will do that. Okay, that's that done. Clock check. Right, so flip the target card for this, and that's the end of the time segment. There's no more raids for this time segment. So advanced clock marker at the next clock space which you have raids, which is 0800, which I've done. And then if clock marker move to a clock space, go to step 22. Right, squadron turnaround. So only moved 1 space. So there's nothing in the rearm box. There's 1 unit in the land box. So that'll go to rearm. Yeah, we've got a nice lot of white losses, haven't we? So this guy goes to rearm. And then there's 3 reduced squadrons in the in-flight box. So they're all going to go to the land box, full side up. So there was 1 in 411. 1 in 511. And 1 in 701. That's been an excellent couple of raid days, isn't it? Or raids, yeah. Compared to the last couple of days, I think they were terrible. So where are we going next? Tangmere Airfield. Right. Okay. Okay, squadrons turn around finished. Move all German fighter now in the clock space. No, that's not applicable. Assign fighter group in. No, we don't need to do that. We've got it's all dealt with for the whole day. Okay, that shouldn't be. I think yeah, I was to go back to this card 9. That was it for the next raid. Right, I must have filled my phone up with, I don't know what I've done, taking some photos or something like that, because it's got far less space than it used to have. So I'm going to have to cut that. Well, I'll cut that. I might just put that out as a part though. It can just be a short episode. But I will need to free up some space. Okay, I'll be back shortly. Cheers. Hi all. Right, let's see if I can get another quick raid done like that last one, and hopefully as good as the last 2. I was just trying to glance at the rulebook there because I know part of me seems to recall that there's a couple of rules that kick in as time goes on, and I'm just wondering if I'm getting near any of that. I don't know. It's because it's been that while since I was. I know some of the advanced rules were obviously kicked in at certain times. I think we're there now. The Jabos, we can bring them along, can't we? But I'm not really sure if I'm fussed about doing any of that. Something makes me feel like there's something I should be watching out for as time moves on. I'll try and maybe off camera, maybe have a look at a glance through the rule book to see if anything jumps out. But let's just get it, because I've not got that much time. But I just came straight back there because yeah, that went kind of smooth, and thought, right, let's have another one of them. Okay, so well, let's bring the next raid card down. Well, we've got 3 for this day, but yeah, there's no point. I'm just as well bringing them down in that order. Okay, so this was a raid at Tangmere Airfield, and we attached the high-speed raid strategy card. So it says if this raid consists only of ME-110 Gruppen, assigned to strafe, do not conduct a rendezvous check, do not count this raid when conducting rendezvous checks or other raids in the time segment and toward the limit of 3 raids per time segment. Subtract 2 from the detection die roll. Yeah, that's a bit that I clicked out last time about modifier or die roll. I mean, they're 2 different things, aren't they? Okay. Yeah, so I've got ME-110s in, and they go in the bomber boats, don't they? Yeah, they must do. They're going to strafe, so we can put them all there. We don't need, because there's no bombers in the raid, we don't need to assign channel patrol, and it's the same for close escort as well, isn't it? You must assign half the number of bomber grouping in this raid. Well, there's no bomber grouping, there's just all ME-110s. I'm going to strafe. So, yeah, okay. So that's a raid set up. So British detection. Now this is a subtract 2 from the detection die roll. Right. So let's roll the dice. I got a 5. So that reduces to a 3. So that's a die rolls a 3. Yeah, because that's what I was wondering about before. If I'd rolled a 1 there, does it become a -1? Well, yeah, right. Anyway, we rolled a 5, so it's a 3. So we've got 3, and it's got 3 radar nets. Oh, the OCV value's not bad though. So OCV is going to be 2. Right, so hang on, that rolls a 3. Plus 2 is a 5. 3 radar nets though, so that's another 6, taking us to 11. And but we've only got 6. Now it's ME-109s, I think, that gets some bonus, isn't it, up there? All grouping are ME-109s, yeah. So that's not the case. We're ME-110s, but we have 6 grouping in the raid, so it's only a +2. Yeah, is that right? 5 or 6 +2. Yeah, so we were on 11, so up to 13. That's early. Well, mind you, we've got a lot of squadrons knocked out, and it's a poor intelligence. So maybe that's alright. Don't know. Yeah, because we do. Yeah, there's not enough lot of squadrons on the map. Tangmere, yeah, did they go into 410? Yeah, they do. Damn. Right, sorry, I'm just looking off camera. Right, that's what it is. So it's an early poor. We don't get the Spitfire race, so that's good. Oh, hang on. We need to check the poor, don't we? Oh, this could be relevant actually, because we've not got as many grouping, have we? So if intelligence is poor, determine if it's major or minor. If it's 4 to 5 grouping, you may declare minor. Oh, we've got 6 grouping. Yeah, 6 or more grouping, it's a major raid. Yeah, okay. So it's still just a major raid, but it is a poor intelligence, so... raid rendezvous check. Right, we did not conduct a raid rendezvous check for this raid because of the high speed raid. Good. And then raid response. What do we do here again? Ah, yeah, okay. Right, sorry, where was I? Got dragged away there. British raid response. Ah, yeah, okay. Right, we're still early though, weren't we? Yeah. Okay. Right, let's look and see what's coming along. So no Spitfire race. Looking for 4 from 111. There's 1. No, this is from its sector in that airfield. See, it stays out the cup. That's 1. 2 from 211. Right, so we get a Hurricane, get the A Hurricane and the Spitfire. And 2 from 410, yeah, that's what I've been looking at, the fact that there's quite a lot in 410. That one's going to come though, he's reduced. And then it's going to either be the B or the C, so it'll be the B. That'll go in the cup, so that's 5. That's 410. 2 from 311, well there is 1 unfortunately. Up to 6. And 1 from 711, there's not any, so good. That's right, 2 from 311, 1 from 711, yeah. Okay, so we only got 6. That's not bad. Mind you, we've no Hunter, we've no Squadrons and Hunt boats anyway, so. But, well, the fewer come along the better. So, roll dice for this. Starting with a 4. Not the best, but. Date bumps us in R2 is 6. Target sector is 11 group, yep. Up to 7. Target sector is an airfield, yeah, up to 9. Target is deep, no. Warning is very early, no. Intelligence accurate, no. Intelligence limited accurate, no. Intelligence is poor, and raid is major. Well, we did decide it was major, so that's a +2 up to 11. There is 2 more raids in this turn, in this time segment though. So that 11 gets reduced by another 2 down to 9. Ugh. 11 was a low response and 9's a high response. You just can't win with that one, eh? What did I start? I started 4. I feel like I lost my numbers there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then a reduction of 2 down to 9. Yeah, so it's a high response. That's a pity. So what do we have? 6. So 2 are coming out, whereas if it had been the low response, 3 would have came out. So 2 come out the cup. 2 Spitfires, that's quite nice. So 1 from 211 and 1 from 410. Okay, so now we've got 4 left. Our intelligence is poor. Squadrons in the pool are 4. That's a major raid. Yeah, so they're all going to respond, yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. Well, they say it could have been worse. Right, I'll get them in the hunt. Well, I'll put them in the hunt boats. They're just going to jump up into the bomber boats, so I think. Okay, there's the 4 squadrons ready. Right, next card. Right, so Hunter Interception. No Gruppen. There's no Gruppen in the hunt box, so no squadrons are intercepted. All squadrons in the hunt box move to the bomber box. Yeah. So, right, so I'll move them up, and then yeah, okay. Raid approach event. Clouds scatter raid. If the region has patchy or broken clouds, reduce all C grouping. Well, no, we're there's still Wolf 2 in it. There is a Wolf 3 raid. That's the next one. So we're clear weather. Yeah, so it's not going to affect that. Good. Right, and then Hunter Attack. Well, there's none because there's nothing in the hunt box, so we skip on by that. And then get a raid target event. Dear. Flak, reduce all C Gruppen in the bomber box. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 2. That's not going to help because the numbers are jumping up for the combat as well. Ew. Okay, well, that's what it is. Right, that's that done. Take that away. Next card. Right, Squadron Interception. Well, squadrons are less than the Gruppen. So, yeah, it's wanting ME 110s before ME 110 elites. So, have we not got 2 elites there? We have. So, I think that means it doesn't intercept the 2 elites. But it does intercept the other 4. On saying that, hang on. Because these are reduced. That's maybe not the case then. Squadrons are less than Gruppen. The bomber box. Select Gruppen to be attacked equal to number of squadrons in the bomber box. Pick full before reduce Gruppen and of specific type. So yeah, that makes me think that won't be the case then. That I'll pick the full first. So we'll pick the 2 elites. Yeah, and these are the 2 guys that get through. Obviously they're not got as good a bombing strength, and that's the whole point of that, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I think that's right. Next card. There's our Squadron Attack. Right. Okay, let's roll dice. Keep it low. Aye. A 5 again. Not so good. Right. No, that strategy card doesn't do anything. It's just, yeah, it's done its thing really. Okay, so what we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 17 combat value, 17 and 4 Gruppen. 4 Gruppen, 17 down to the E row. And no shifts this time, unfortunately. So, oh, well, I've not got any L's. It's A. Abort. My guess is that's not a good thing though. I think they're all going away, aren't they? So, full Gruppen, well, that's not in the hunt box, in the bomber box. Full Gruppen to in-flight reduced for abort. Yeah. Disrupt is what we wanted, then it would be reduced, but yeah. So, our ME 110s are just not getting to do their strafing. Right, what about the British then? They've got a white loss for their A's. Oh, I'll take that. Wow, there's 3 of them. Oh. White loss, no effect, disrupt. So, white loss again. 1, 2, and this guy as well. 4, 10, 3. 1, 2, 3, -8. This has been an excellent day's raid and up to now. Although we'll probably not get much bombing done this time, but however, that doesn't matter. And our B results are no effect, which just goes to in-flight, not reduced. That's it. Oh, you know what? I'll take that though. That was pretty good. So then bombardment. Well, yeah, well, not got much in the way of bombardment. Now, strafing penalty. When strafing radar, city headquarters, and multi-base. No, we're strafing an airfield. That's the one I'm always going to I'm going to forget that one day, and it's going to go wrong. Because we would half their strength, but we're not. We're getting their full 2 strength, and there's no column shifts though. Don't think. No. Squadron, yeah. No column shifts. We've got a 2, but we need a die roll of 5 or 6. So you never know. Let's see. We go. Oh dear. Right. It's a 1. Right, that's nothing doing then. So, fair enough. Right, these guys just come back across into the in-flight box, so I wasn't really expecting much there, but we still got a positive result there. So, yeah. Right, that's that done. Move all group in-flight to their air bases or to the clock. I will do that. Okay, that's that done. And then, right, we've got this high-speed raid. I'm just going to leave that down beside me here just to remind me, because we don't count that raid when conducting rendezvous checks for other raids. So I'll keep that beside me. Time mirror's done now, so it can get flipped down. Oops. So we've got 2 more raids to go. And this time set, but they're both in this time segment. Well, it's just going to be good because we are there's not an awful lot of squadrons out there now. We've worked this one quite well. I don't know. I think it's been more lucky than clever. Now, where are we going next? Portsmouth. Okay. The port at Portsmouth. This is Luftwaffe 3 as well. I need to keep that in mind because they've got patchy clouds. So, yeah, if there are any face-up target cards remaining, we go back to card 9. But I've not got time now, I'm afraid. So, yeah. Well, what I'll do is I'll probably be able to join this bit onto the other bit, although I was starting to upload it. So, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, this has been a good day up to now, so hopefully we can stay in the minus at the end of the day anyway, but we shall see. Right, okay, I'll like I say, hopefully join this bit onto the other bit, but if not, it'll just be 2 shortish episodes. Okay, I'll be back soon. Okay, cheers.